One of the things that I find so remarkable about this is that almost everything that I've learned about DNS, about the internet, is freely available out there on the internet. There's no sort of secret sauce. You don't have to go to med school or law school in order to learn about it. It's all there. It's available to you in RFCs. Nowadays, of course, there's tons of video content, some of it like this, that you can use to learn about it. And uh, the reason that I got into this in the first place was because I had started working at HP back in the late 1980s and had a job working for a department of wonderful people whose job I just did not. I had no interest in. They were writing strategy basically for the organization on IT, like which word processor should we use and which spreadsheet should we use and things like that. And and here I was able to pivot from that just by learning stuff on the internet, and I should say notably taking a class directly from Paul Makapetris back in the day. Uh, and other folks could do this too. It's just a matter of having the interest because all of the resources are out there. There's so much to learn, and if you want to sort of help build a better internet and fight the good fight against the bad guys out there, there's just a tremendous amount you can learn just by using your computer, using your web browser.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. It's in an interesting time where there literally is no obstacle between where you are today, knowledge and capability wise, to where you want to be. How, okay, so let me challenge you that just a little bit though, and say, in what way does the human make a difference in a world where AI already has all of that capability?
Well, I mean, I think when we're talking about AI, we're probably mostly talking about generative AI, right? And Gen AI is mining the internet for the most part, right? It's generating stuff based on the assembled knowledge of the internet. Um, it has more trouble coming up with brand new stuff, and I think clever folks will always have a place coming up with new advances, new protocols, new applications of existing protocols and existing technologies. Some of that now may be guided by generative AI, but that's fantastic. That's just another tool to have in your tool chest.
Right. So having the curiosity and the hunger for newer, better ways is still going to remain the element of scarcity in a world of abundant AI. Yeah, that rings true for me.
I think so. AI isn't going to spontaneously go out there and come up with the next great business idea and execute it. It's not going to come up with the next great mechanism for dealing with the sorts of attacks that we see day in and day out. But a person who's using AI as a tool could certainly do that.
Cricket, will I see you at a future conference soon? IETF, DNS-OARC, any of those?
Yeah, I mean, certainly one or the other. A lot of enthusiastic Infoblox folks have been attending DNS-OARC in particular lately. I know you've met some of them. My colleague Ross Gibson, you probably met Josh Kuo as well. Really, really good guys. I don't know if you've met Jim Mosley or okay, yeah. So one of these days, I'll get back into the swing of things and go to another DNS-OARC meeting and maybe even IETF. Who knows? It's just that so often the dates for OARC or the fact that they tend to be in kind of far-flung locations uh, don't jive well with my calendar of corporate responsibilities.
Yeah, the next one's in Edinburgh, and that's a time zone adjustment that's going to cause some jet lag. And at my age, it's not quite as easy as it used to be to do a 6, 8, 9 hour adjustment. So I need to give myself a few extra days.